Ramayana plays a vital role in our Indian culture, in Asian culture. Almost in all languages of India, we have many Ramayana texts. The original texts, their commentaries, and their short notes. And this Ramayana is considered to be a very important literature in India. Here, almost in all languages, the most glorious texts are of Ramayana. For example, in Sanskrit literature, one of the most glorious literary works is Valmiki's Ramayana, as we all know. In the same way, the great poets like Kalidasa, Bhavabhuti, King Bhoja, and Bhattikavi, and all these persons have written on Rama, and they have all contributed in the field of Ramayana. In the same way, if we take Tamil literature, in Tamil, one of the most glorious literary works is that of Kamban, Sri Ramavataram, which is now popularly known as Kambaramayanam. Almost all dictions of Tamil language are used in this Kambaramayanam. Therefore, it's a very great contribution in Tamil language and literature. We can't even imagine the language Tamil without this great literature. It has almost all figures of speech, different kinds of tones, and also it has all powerful dictions in it. In the same way, in Malayalam, the pioneer of Malayalam literature is Eluthachan, who wrote a wonderful Ramayana called Adhyatma Ramayana or Kilipattu Ramayana. That also is a very great literature, a very great contribution in the language of Malayalam. If you go to north, almost in all the houses in UP and MP, also in Gujarat and Rajasthan, we can see a text. And that text is nothing but Ramcharitamanas of Goswami Tulsidas. Ramcharitamanas again is a very great contribution in Hindi language, which explains the wonderful culture of India, of the era of Bhakti. It also, in a very detailed way, gives the different explanations of devotion and wisdom. Almost all the dictions of Hindi language are used in this Ramcharitamanas. In this way, in all languages of India, we have Ramayana. And that Ramayana is very glorious too in all languages. Not only in India, if you go to other countries also, in Sri Lanka we see Ramayana, in Thailand we see Ramayana, in Malaysia, in China, in Russia, and in Indonesia. Everywhere we see Ramayana texts, Ramayana related literary works. In the sculptures, in the paintings of all these nations, we can find Ramayana. In the same way, Ramayana is beyond even religions. We need not think that Ramayana is only for Sanatanis. Even the great Sikh saints were glorifying Sri Rama. Even in Granth Sahib, we have various hymns about Sri Rama, Guru Govind Singh is considered to be belonging to the lineage of Sri Rama. In the same way, if we go to Jainism, Jains have Ramayana, Paumacharya. Buddhists have Ramayana, Dasaratha Jatakam and all. Not only that, they consider Rama to be a very great soul. Generally in Buddhism, the greatest souls of the world are called as Bodhisattvas. In Jainism, the greatest souls of the world are called as Tirthankaras. We all know that we Sanatanis, to us, the greatest souls in the human race are called as avatars. And here we see Sri Rama is worshipped as avatar in Sanatana Dharma. He is worshipped as a Bodhisattva in Buddhism. He is worshipped as a Tirthankara in Jainism. He is the only person who is worshipped as an avatar and as a Bodhisattva and also as a Tirthankara. Such a great person he is, and such a great life history he has. And we see in Indonesia, we all know that Indonesia has the largest population of Muslims in the whole world. In such Indonesia, Ramayana is celebrated like anything. Ramayana, they all see as a drama, they all sing songs of Sri Rama, and they also have a great epic Ramayana in their own language. That's the beauty of it. They love Ramayana like anything. When a great Islamic leader came from Arabia to Indonesia, the Indonesian king invited that Islamic leader with a beautiful song on Ramayana. That Islamic leader was highly surprised to listen to this song. He asked this question, I know that you people are devoted Muslims, and then how can you sing a song of Sri Rama? The ruler said, the king said, Islam may be our religion, but Ramayana is our culture. This is what the ruler said. Therefore, the whole Asia is accepting Ramayana as its culture. And nowadays Ramayana goes even to the Western world. We have translations of Ramayana in English, in French, also in German. That's what we see. And in what way Ramayana has become very glorious? It's not due to some crusade war. Ramayana doesn't say those who don't believe in Ramayana will be doomed to eternal hell. Ramayana just has become glorious for a simple reason. Ramayana has universal values. Therefore, it proves its universal acceptance. From Rama we can learn the human values. Rama represents humanity as a whole. Sarvesham hisa dharmatma varnanam kurute dayam Chaturnam hi vayasthanam tena te tam anuvrataha. Rama showers compassion on all kinds of people who are in all walks of life, in all classes. Therefore, all these classes can follow, can reflect Sri Rama. This is what Valmiki says. Even in the very beginning of Sri Ramayana, we can understand that this great epic stands for human values in general. Valmiki submits the great questions to the sage Narada. Konvasmin sampratam loke gunavan kascha viryavan dharmagyascha kritagyascha satyavakyaha dridavratah charitrena cha ko yuktaha sarvabhuteshu ko hitaha Vidwan kaha kas samartascha kaschaika priyadarshanaha Atmavan kaha jitakrodaha ditiman kaha anasuyakaha Kasya bibhyati devascha jata roshasya samyuge Konvasmin sampratam loke gunavan. O sage, please tell me about that person who is crowned with all the wonderful virtues, who is valorous in the world, kascha viryavan, who is heroic, dharmagyascha, who knows dharma very well, kritagnyascha, who is a man of gratitude, satyavakyaha, who is a man of truthfulness, dridhavrataha, who is highly principled, charitrena cha ko yuktaha, who is a man of character, sarvabhuteshu ko hitaha, who represents universal welfare, vidwan kaha, who is wise, kas samarthaha, who is capable in the world, kascha ekapriyadarsanaha, who is handsome, atmavan kaha, who is realized soul, jitakrodaha, who has restrained his wrath, ditiman kaha, who is luminous, who is brilliant, anasuyakaha, who is devoid of jealousy, anasuyakaha. These are all the wonderful virtues of which Valmiki is wondering. And Valmiki asks these questions, for which he gets the answer from Narada. Sri Rama is that person who is with all these tall virtues. Ramayana starts in this way. What does it mean? The whole epic is to depict the life history of a particular person who has all these tall virtues. What does it mean? It means the epic represents these great virtues, and these virtues are forever meant to humanity. Humanity has to reflect it. Only with dharma humans can live. This is because the word dharma means nature. Humans have to coexist with their own nature. For that, the humans can follow Sri Rama, can reflect Sri Rama. For that, they can practice these great tall virtues that we can find in Ramayana. Rama represents simplicity. Rama represents wisdom. Rama represents universal brotherhood. And Rama represents truthfulness. Rama represents love and compassion to all beings. Rama represents dharma. Yataha abhyudaya nisreyasa siddhihi sa dharmaha. That which leads to abhyudaya and nisreyasa. Abhyudaya means social welfare. Nisreyasa means internal peace. Sri Rama can give to us both internal peace and social welfare through his life history.